So what I think Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, what we've got for you here is you're definitely, oh, I didn't want to look at that. You're definitely pursuing what it is that you're wanting. I'm not going to touch this until I have to. That's why I have to look at the bottom of that deck, because I've got an additional message that comes through this situation that it feels like you're coming out on the other side really well. But what do we see here at the end of this situation? You're growing, you're learning, you're developing, you're thinking of creative ways to live your life, to move forward, because maybe you had to face the judicial system here. Or did you lose your freedom? Did you lose your family? Did you lose a connection that ended in divorce, separation of some kind? And you feel great. All of this is such positive flow. Yeah, I don't even need to tell you what the cards mean, because we've got abundance and clarity. And here we go, connected to justice. This is the deliverance of the justice. The Queen of Swords is definitely the disciplinarian. I almost feel like you must have had a female judge. But the release from that situation is leading, even currently, to a very happy place with positive movement forward. You're celebrating something here in the future, something really important to you, connected to this queen, and maybe this represents an ex. But here in the future, there is reason to celebrate. There is reason to celebrate, but I got to show you this because it wouldn't be fair not to. You're growing. You're planning. You're in the planning stages of doing something really tremendous here. And then we hit this feeling like the minds are not meeting, that we're at some sort of an emotional struggle here and don't know why. And then here I know why. The Three of Swords. So what is it here that is so deeply connected to heartbreak? The independent one. So the real struggle here for Taurus is what I think is you, strong, independent, getting over heartache. And maybe you see this person suddenly after a long period of time, maybe separation. Maybe this is the week where you meet up with them again. And those old feelings come rushing back. What I find interesting here right now is the fact that the Two of Pentacles says you walk away feeling harmonious, feeling good, maybe even feeling positive about this connection. And so I have to wonder if this, as the underlying energy, is something from the past, something that's been residual for you. And now that you're looking towards a more positive you, a more positive spiritual path, a path with stability and growth, maybe what it is that you're caught, you're trapped in the feeling of disappointment over this loss. It feels like things are going so well here, except for this residual underlying pain from a loss. I think otherwise you're looking quite well here, except for this emotional pain that feels like it has you under control. the falseness, the sickness, and the cheerfulness. Again, we're going to talk about happiness here for a moment. I also have the scholar, but that he only brings wisdom. Only brings wisdom. He brings wisdom to the situation. Listen to your inner wisdom. There are reasons around you to be happy. No reason to be sick or sad. Everything around you feels like it's moving forward positively, except for the fact that I think some of you are trapped in this heartache place, trapped in this sad place where there's something that you want to do here. I feel like there's something here that you want to do, but you're holding yourself back, and I feel like you're lying to yourself too. There's wisdom here in the fact that there's something here. I'm going to show it. There's something here that there is to be happy about. And for some of you, damn. For some of you, that thing of happiness that maybe you lost, and maybe that's why everything else feels like it's going so well. Except for this. Except for this. And I've got the wife and the children. I've also got the young woman starting something new. Starting something new. And maybe starting something new with someone old. The old woman. Maybe this is the message that you and a partner from old are going to start something new again. Pleasure seekers only, because you seek one another out for everything. This feels like, damn, this is such a good friendship. Everything else is going well, except for the fact that these two people cannot connect on a sexual level. That's what I'm getting here more than anything. This, to me, is a situation where you're stuck in a place of sorrow and you're lying to yourself about the situation. You're lost in a place of hurt. And I really think that for someone, it feels like the path back home. It feels like, to me, this is telling me that your true happiness is the path back home. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation by showing empathy, understanding, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And love. I commit to a practice of seeing the good in all things. And Taurus, for some of you, it's really so important to practice these three energies, empathy, forgiveness, and love, as you try to gravitate towards a situation that had ended and now looks like it's on the flow back home for some of you. For some of you, this is the situation that takes you back home. And that's what I've got for you for this week.